In today's episode, we catch up with Irene Ang and Yasminne Cheng, plus fly away with Fang and Desmond Ong, and a healthy dish from Chef Bala.
You'll never stray too far from home.
Hello and welcome to Home Together. My name is Hosean Leong. Unity, resilience, and solidarity are the names of three budgets that are worth more than $60 billion that the government has set aside to help individuals, families, and businesses financially impacted by COVID-19. Now, in order to fight against COVID-19, we need to embrace and encapsulate the qualities of these three words. And my next guest knows exactly what it means to bite the bullet, persevere, and then bounce back with a vengeance. Please welcome Irene Ang. Hello!
Hello, Hosean. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Irene.
You're alive.
Yes, I'm alive. Thank God. So are you. Thank you so much for taking time out.
Not that I got a lot of things to do, right?
Yeah, but personally, you're doing okay?
Personally, yes. I actually have concluded some things that I really like about this circuit breaker. People are forced to come together in unity, whether it's industry or my staff or the different teams that I work with. So there's good and bad. And I always try to look on the bright side of life.
Okay, that's wonderful. Now, you have a number of businesses that you run because you are a business owner. You've got bars, cafes, a maid agency, as well as, of course, Fly Entertainment. I'm sure you have been impacted by it. So how has it been for you?
The first impact was really the bar, because the bar got closed. And we immediately moved the bar staff up to the cafe, and then we did the team A, team B, so that the cafe people are not overworked and then the bar people don't feel so down. And then 1 week later, the cafe can also no longer function. So we have to quickly turn around to put together something online, try to sell our things online. So this week they came out with the family set lunch. Last week they pushed out the office package. So I'm very thankful to that team in the F&B team who are very creative, and they do not say that, you come in you are from the bar, you come and take my business, why should I share my salary with you? So they are very cohesive. I'm very, very proud of that team. And then after that, we were doing very well, actually up till even 2 weeks ago for the maid agency. At first, the SHN come in, we still can have the maid coming in, but they just have to stay at our lodging house for 14 days.
Yep.
So the only loss is that the expenses you incur having those maids stay there. You have to feed them, you have to house them, plus the strict rules, you have to separate them. And so we have to look for more space. We have to reorganize the lodging house to have more space. Also have to keep the house number in control. That was still okay because we could still manage to supply the maids to the employers. And then now, Philippines, nobody can come out. Indonesia cannot come out. Myanmar. So we basically have clients waiting, and some are really in dire strait, like old people who just got discharged from hospitals, and families who really need the maid, but we cannot supply. For Fly, this is the period that we see a few things that I believed from the beginning of Fly, which is that you cannot depend on only one skill set. The learning curve I took away from the last few crises was that in times like this, it is the local artists that stand out. Those who are heartland, we can connect with the heartland. We do still get jobs.
Yes.
But it is the beautiful ones and
the beautiful ones.
Unfortunately,
thank God we don't fall into that category. The beautiful ones.
So we can still get some jobs.
Yes.
And we also just pushed out a series of, we are using our artists to also teach different things.
I saw that on your website, and I think that's very clever because people are looking to enrich themselves because they've got 24 hours in a day at home. What do they do? And so going online and doing virtual courses, I'm very, very happy that you're doing that.
It's a sort of giving back. At the same time, we get to make some money in return. And for people who want to have one-on-one training or masterclass or whatever, they can then sign up for the individual classes. The public classes are open to all. Last week, I had 68 people join my sales seminar.
Wow.
So I was very touched. The important thing is it got me thinking of the experience that I have over the last 20 years. What can I bring on to motivate people in this situation, especially the people who are selling things? So it is possible to to overcome this COVID and thrive. Not just survive, but thrive, you know, and to look at opportunities in this crisis.
Thank you so much, Irene, for spending time with us. Well, from one busy lady to another, and this is also another good friend of mine, let's welcome the one and only Yasminne Cheng. Hello!
Yo, 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 yo!
Yo, yo, yo!
Hello.
My gosh, Class 95's Yasminne Cheng is busier than ever.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, right. Then after this show, Home Together, if people continue watching, they're gonna go right into hashtag Stay Home Together with you. But then you are not at home. You are in the Class 95 studio. How are you managing live on radio and live on TV at the same time?
With a lot of effort. I've never been so tired before, but it's also a lot of fun. So for half an hour from 1 to 1:30 p.m. on weekdays, I get to chat with viewers on Class 85 as well as viewers on Channel 5. And you get a little sneak peek at what happens in the studio, but it's not very exciting to be seen like typing on the computer.
Hey,
so when I'm
do
not
again. Very nice.
So when I'm not talking on air, I'm actually talking to the camera and talking to all the Channel 5 viewers.
So you have to balance basically because you know on radio is timing, right? You're gonna go into go into traffic, go into weather, whatever, and then time that, and then live on TV at the same time. Do you have a producer, script writer who does this all for you?
So we have a cameraman in the studio with us, all social distancing, of course.
Of course.
And then I do have an assistant producer to help me out because we have a lot of things. We've got polls, we've got WhatsApps. It's quite interactive. So she gets everything and she puts it on a Google document so I can look at it. And somebody controls the technical elements and gives me a countdown by hand, like, oh, you've got 1 more minute before you go on air.
Right.
I cannot keep looking everything. So that's the technical aspect of it.
Okay, but I guess it's very fun. I know, I mean, it gives you the adrenaline to keep going, right? You just want to...
Yeah.
So this show is on daily from 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. live. How do you keep it fresh every day for the audiences, for the viewers, as well as for the radio listeners?
Okay, so we've got a couple of segments and slowly we've been injecting new elements. When we started out, it was really bare bones. It was just stories. It was Nom Nom News, which is food news and food ideas for your dining adventure at home. But since then, we have like Makeup Mondays, where Larry Yo shares a makeup tip. He's a makeup artist with 20 years of experience. Then on Wednesdays, we do Wellness Wednesdays, where people just take some time out from work to just relax with us. On Friday, we've got Furry Friends Friday, where our listeners and viewers send in all these very cute videos of their pets. And we also have a Friday Feast giveaway. Then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, we are sharing more content that we do on Class 85, maybe things that people have not seen before. For example, the mutton's going to San Francisco and you can go have a certain burger that is really like, oh, so delicious. So these are ideas that we share with our listeners and viewers, and perhaps next time in the near future, they can do as well.
Take care, and thank you so much for spending time with us.
Thanks for chatting, Azan.
Stay with us because after the break, we're going to have Fang and Desmond Ong sing for you, and Chef Bala to cook for you.
You are. Skip.
We'll never stray too far from home. We'll never stray too far from home.
Hello and welcome back. You know, during this period of circuit breaker, a lot of us artists have taken time out to just reflect and pause. And some artists have become more creative. Now, with me are 2 MediaCorp artists, and together with 3 of their friends, they've written and produced this inspirational song called Fei or Fly. Let's say hello to Desmond Ong and Fang.
Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Zen.
Hey, thanks so much for joining us, man.
Pleasure.
So, you've been at home, both of you.
Yeah.
What have you been doing besides writing songs?
Do more workout. Yeah, exercise more.
Yeah.
Spend more time with our family members.
Okay.
Because maybe when we start working, we didn't have time to like have lunch with parents or maybe not much dinner time.
Yeah.
But now we spend more time with our families. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Ian, what about you?
About the same. Usually our work is very hectic, so don't really have much time to spend with my mom. But just nice. can spend time with my mom and cook together, you know, and also to spend some time with my dog.
Okay, that's wonderful. I'm sure your dog misses you guys. You know, this song that you have written, you also perform it with 3 other people. But Desmond, you got your own band, right? How come you're not performing with them?
Because we meet up with like Ian and the other 3 guys like quite often. The music that we like is like kind of different genre, but our goals is like the same. And then we suddenly got this idea of maybe we can try like doing a different kind of genre thing and mix it together to make it the one song and deliver, to send out a message to people out there, yeah.
Okay, so what is this message that you are sending out there, Ian?
Stay focused, positive, and do not give up.
Right. Having said that though, Ian, you have been going around doing some charitable acts. Recently, I heard you went to a children's home to do something?
Yeah, some being a children's society.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think at this current period of time, I think it's, as a public figure, as someone who can influence others, I think it's better for us to show some love and show some care to those children that need help. So I think me and my partners, we get sponsored from some bento set because we have a sister restaurant. So we just got these food to deliver to them to make their day and to make them happy.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Well done. Now, Desmond, your T-shirt, it says imperfect. Is that your own fashion label?
Yeah,
You got a fashion label? Imperfect.
Yeah, imperfect.
Why?
Because to me, nothing is perfect.
Yeah.
But it's how you look at it.
Okay.
Maybe if you look at like the imperfect words, you can break it out to I am perfect.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to let you get ready to perform for us. So, those of us back home, here are the 2 boys with Fly.
穿梭在人来人往的路口，善良的面孔带着假的动作。我们寻找着方向，沉默像是被困住的野兽，现实把灵魂渐渐都给掏空。我们寻找着道路。Let's go。在虚假的战争上，每个人都风铃潇洒，脱下伪装已久的面具，让尽自己的模样。怪罪不是个问题，世界也换了马甲。所谓的正能量，我必须把它打得够响，别做个蜡像，看清楚自己这模样。枪林弹雨，害怕自己早就遭殃，小心翼翼地浮游在黑白的 area 中央。Come on， 来，飞向我的前方，拥抱着所有迎面而来的挑战。希望是我给世界的答案，卸下你的伪装，现实打开你那最真诚的心房，回到我们那最初的方向。Yo, yeah, yo. You know, you know, you know, you know, you know you are. Skill. You know, you know, you know, you know, you know you are. Yo, I know， 他们都像是着了魔，都蒙住了双眼，为自己而活。You go now， 我都不屑 ，Don't really care what they say。明枪暗箭，我随时和你奉陪。时代的改变，你是否已经掉队 ？That's right。花开落叶，流言让它随风飞。这些考验 ，Never gonna stay in my way。是我奋斗努力瓦解，不懈谢地肺腑创造一切。来。飞向我的前方，拥抱着所有迎面而来的挑战。希望是我给世界的答案，卸下你的伪装，现实打开你那最纯真的 心房，回到我们那最初的方向。You know, you know, you know, you know, you know you are. You know, you know, you know, you know, you know you are. 如果你现在还是迷茫，觉得跟不上，如果你张开双手，暴雨击打反复唱，请相信自己，请相信自己，请相信自己，请相信自己。如果你现在还是迷茫，觉得跟不上，如果你张开双手，暴雨击打反复唱，请相信自己，请相信自己，请相信自己，我相信自己。谢谢
Thank you.
Yo, what are you doing at home? Are you at home? You should be at home. Please try to stay home during this circuit breaker. We encourage everyone to do that as much as possible as Singapore tries to fight COVID-19 together. Practice good hygiene habits as well. Keep your hands sanitized and wear a mask if you do have to go out to grab your lunches and your dinners.
We'll never stray too far from home. We'll never stray too far from home.
Welcome back. Cooking is a skill as well as an art which takes time to develop, and it's not always easy to cook something that looks good, tastes good, and yet supremely healthy at the same time. More so if you don't have a lot of time. Well, let's find out if celebrity chef Bala can achieve all that with the dish that he's about to teach us today.
Hello everyone, this is Chef Bala. Hope everybody's safe at home. Today we're going to do a very simple Indian breakfast dish. It's a very traditional dish. It's called puff rice upma. Usually it's done with semolina flour, but I'm going to do it with puff rice. Before we start, let me put on my mask. Okay, now before we start cooking, we need to soak the puff rice for 5 minutes. So let it soak in the water. Meanwhile, we start preparing the base for the dish. Okay, we have got these lentils here. We need to dry roast these lentils on a hot pan together with the dry chili. Do not add oil, just dry roast. Okay, we need to dry roast the lentils till they turn golden brown. Okay? Okay, so they're almost there. You can actually smell the aromas of the lentils. So once you smell the aroma, you need to add the green chilies. Okay, you can see it's turned golden brown. You just need to heat up the chili, not totally cook the chili. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to dry grind these lentils to make it into a powder form. Okay, so we're going to grind this. Okay, this is ready, done. Let the lentils rest. Okay, now we're going to heat up the oil. So we need to pour 2 tablespoons of oil. We're going to just fry 1 stalk of curry leaves, a quick one. Okay, this is to infuse the oil with the curry leaf flavor first before we do the next step. Okay, next, the mustard seeds. You need to add 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds. The 3 dry chili which I've cut it into smaller pieces. Next, we're going to add the curry leaves. Give it a good stir. You can see the popping of the mustards and the curry leaf. Next, we need to chop some onions and add it into the mustard seeds and the curry leaf. You can just cut it into slices. Add the onions to the oil. We need to cook the onions till they turn golden brown. we're going to add 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. So you can see the onions turning yellow and brown at the same time. This gives you a nice final color for your dish. Okay, so while the onions are caramelizing, we need to sieve this puff rice now before adding it to the onions. So we've sieved the puff rice. We are going to add this to the onions. You can see the color is changing. So while this is cooking, we need to add the roasted dal to the puff rice. So you can see that it's not totally powdered. There's a bit of coarse texture so that it gives you a crunchy feel when you're eating it. As the puff rice have already been soaked, they'll be soft. You need to cook this for another 3 minutes in order for the flavors to fully blend in. Okay, now the upma is really cooked. What we need to do, the final step, is to season the upma with a bit of salt to your taste. Okay, right now, we're going to start plating the upma. And finally, our crispy curry leaf. It's a very simple dish. You should try it at home. Okay, now let's taste our puff rice upma. The sweetness from the caramelized onions and the heat from the chili is just amazing. It's just a lethal combination. You must try this at home. You will never regret it.
If you're thinking of going to any of the 4 popular wet markets and the last digit of your NRIC or FIN number is an odd number, you'll only be allowed to enter these markets on odd-numbered dates of the month. And if the last digit of your NRIC or FIN number is an even number, you'll only be allowed to enter on even-numbered dates of the month. Now, buying groceries takes a little more planning than before, but these are just small inconveniences which we can learn to adapt to. I'm Hosanne Liao. Take care, and I'll see you real soon.